DM! Take it away, DM!
And welcome everybody back to the lands of Markova. Curse of Strahd, D&D campaign made by Wizard of the Coast. Actually, I don't know if it was made by Wizard of the Coast, but they certainly monopolized on it. Wonderful story, wonderful story. Alright.
They made it, we're doing it.
That's all you need to know. Alright. When last we left our party of misfits and miscreants, they had gotten to the Abbey of St. Markova in the village of Cresp, which is on the opposite end of the valley from Castle Raven. I would say they kind of pissed off the abbots so much that it released the abbot's inner form of a celestial being that was trapped on this plane by the evil, disgusting witch Babalasana. The celestial gave them advice and the whereabouts of a boon, which they promptly grabbed, the nice amulet, and they are now outside of the abbey, and they need to figure out what they want to do.
So Zino pipes up, sort of. Oh, go ahead.
Though all ways seem to be pointing towards certain death.
So, just a normal Friday afternoon in Barovia. Got it.
Pretty much.
So first thing Zino does is he's going to turn to Xanyas and be like, so, you okay?
No, I'm not. Pretty far from okay.
Now he's just sort of like, you need a hug?
Why not?
Zeno just gives him like a big tight hug.
Now kiss.
How can he? He has no lips.
Shove.
No. Roseia is just going to go attend to the horses in the cart. Being surprisingly quiet for her normal stature.
Okay.
Yeah, but Valkorran's gonna look over to the quote-unquote gravesite for Doru. And then look back at the abbey. I don't trust how close that is.
No. It's theory of the mind. The gravesite is actually outside the walls of the city itself, not on the cliffside where the other.
Okay. I was
on the stream. I can show you sort of where it is. I'm currently.
I know.
Right by the tree.
I'm just saying, because I was technically away during that when you said where that tree was. Okay.
Yeah, it's like behind the abbey and everything on the outskirts. Like the only way anybody would actually see the grave is if they actually traveled down there and was specifically looking for it.
Yeah, he's just more concerned about the. That guy seems to be a bit more aware than everyone else. So.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes body parts, so that's why he's concerned.
Mm-hmm.
But you could also tell that he's really only been taking female body parts.
Ew, Doru's just a gross guy.
Depends. How effeminate did he look?
Necrophiliac.
No, okay, we're not going to go down
Yeah, yeah. Okay, taking a little far.
Yep.
All right,
That was going
so
too far.
that.
then I'll just check to see how everyone's doing. Pretty much assess the situation.
Well, the situation being, one of your party has completely reverted to a completely different form, and none of you have brought it up yet.
Zino technically just did.
They technically
Give
just
me a
did.
hug. That was it.
That was it.
And he's still hugging.
But he changed, and nobody really questioned anything.
Yeah, after like the first like 10, 15 seconds, I dropped my hands away from him, and he still kind of just latched on to me a little bit. And I'm just looking over at
Then
looking over at Valkorran, like, do something.
Valkor just goes over with a crowbar. Like, okay, just like
I'm not.
So like you just hear creaking like.
He's
Quick,
the
get
only
the
one
oil.
metal here. I don't think this. Ah.
okay. So after like 5 minutes of that, it's like, okay, so you're still Xanyas, right?
Xanyas was my master.
Oh,
Xanyas was the one who kind of raised me. And I lost him to werewolves, just like I lost Doru. So,
well,
you
that
can imagine how badly that hurt.
yeah, that does explain the obsession. Okay, so if you're not Xanyas, who are you?
My original name? Birth name? No idea. The one name Xanyas did give me was Nyx.
That'll work. Unless you want to keep being called Xanyas.
No, I think it's time I need to move on. Holding on to the past is not helping me at all. It's, in fact, hurting me more.
Yeah.
Just kind of shuddering.
Yeah, given how this place is, I can't really be surprised anymore. But yeah, but okay. As long as you're still our companion, technically,
I'm still with you.
I suppose that's all that matters. Okay.
My skills are still the same from everything I was taught from Xanyas. I've just given up on trying to keep him alive, I guess, through me.
So, quick out of game question: are you shorter?
Yeah, slightly shorter. If you have to guess his age by, even given the fact that he's a changeling, he's probably no more than like 18 or 19.
I just kind of look at how baggy your clothes got after the change. Be like, well, you may want to make a few adjustments then.
Look down and oh yeah. At least one thing that Strahd gave us is useful, and I kind of just close my eyes and let the studded leather armor that's changed to the right size and to the slightly different styling, so that it's not exactly how it was before. Still kind of long coat and leather pant, or
Yeah.
similar getup, but slightly different style.
But make sure as we've already found out, make sure no one else wears that.
Yeah.
Because I think they're cursed to be attuned to us.
Did just think of something. Speaking of things from Strahd, we probably shouldn't be advertising that we have his diary.
What diary?
We have his diary, his journal.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, good.
Okay, you know. Okay,
Roll my eyes.
out of character. You know me. I always do that.
You do it. You do it so seamlessly, though, that I can't hear the sarcasm.
Okay. Anyway, I'll go. Roseia seems to be the next one. Chicken up, so taking up. Go check on her and probably Anpu. And that opens it up for anyone else who wants to do the thing.
So one more thing that Zeno's going to do. He is going to take his bag of ball bearings and starts gluing them together to create a new outer shell for turrets. Or a secondary, like, protective shell for turrets.
Not glued onto turrets, though, right?
Not glued onto turrets. No, not glued onto turrets. He's literally doing it, like, one by one, piecing them together and getting a shape of of turret's shell, basically.
Aye.
Zeno's making armor for...
For turrets, yes.
Armor tortoise.
That is actually quite clever.
So what kind of armor would ball-bearing armor be?
Half plate?
I am going
Scale
to
me
roll
up.
as DM. Church is a non-combatant, so I'm not going to try to figure that one out.
No,
Yeah,
but
no
just...
need to. But
I'm just
it's a flavor
curious
test.
in theory.
I'd say it gives
In
an
theory, like a
AC
+1 AC.
I would say +2 actually, because he used magical glue to do it.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, you have 3 more applications.
Okay, 3 more.
Hey, Zino, I got this model kit that seems to be kind of busted. Can you fix it up with the glue? No.
Hey, there's this really cool mini game where you use dice and paper and potentially these tiny little minis.
Called Caverns and Kobolds.
Caverns and Tarasques.
No. Doesn't have the same ring to it.
I don't know. I thought that was pretty clever.
Tarrasque and Taverns.
Taverns and Tarasques.
Taverns and Tarasques. There we go.
That's what he
That's what I
said.
said.
I didn't hear the taverns.
All right.
Anybody else?
I
Uh,
think we're good.
I don't know what Krislana's doing. What's Krislana doing? What's
Just kind
Anpu
of standing
doing?
around.
Playing on our phone.
What is a phone?
A druid
Uh.
wouldn't use a phone.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're playing with just a block of bark. Okay, never mind.
Yes,
It's your special
carving.
wooden block.
She's playing tic-tac-toe on a piece of bark.
He's got one of those like sliding puzzle games.
Those things. I really do hate those things.
Mm.
Okay.
I think we're good to move on now.
Now, where would you like to go?
Probably our first stop would be in town. And see what's in Kresk. Now that we're not rushing through it to get to a abbey.
We do still have some things that ran off with something very special.
Yeah, we got the druids to take care of, and probably the werewolves.
Yeah, so the question is which one first?
Well, I have a theory about the werewolves, but Nyx might not like it, because werewolves.
I feel like we are closer to the werewolf than we are to whatever the druids have made as their base camp.
Yeah, but we should probably stock up on supplies before we head out.
That would be a good idea.
I know not the machinations
Well,
of druids.
I will say I'm not eager for a rematch anytime soon. My spirit has kind of been broken.
That's fair.
It may be best for us to just find a decent place to rest
Yeah,
and to
Rest?
recuperate from our loss.
we need to rest and find some supplies.
Well, the village of Kresk Well, it's not as big as Velaki was. You do have a small general goods store. Um, you, you ask around, and there isn't a blacksmith to be heard of in the area. They get most of their smithy supplies from Velaki. But yes, you do have a general store and a inn/tavern. Go.
Where do we go?
Well, if we can do some shopping, I'd like to buy some javelins.
Well, is there a map for?
No, we do not have a map for Crest. Sorry.
We're
Okay.
just doing this all.
Theater
in
of
the
the mind.
Theater of the mind.
Well, I can quickly get the map of Crest and put it on, so you guys can put it on the stream.
Yeah, that's fair.
So let's go Village of Crest. Blah blah blah.
Zeno's just going to be looking down at his body riddled with holes and stuff and just be like, yeah, I could use a rest.
Image. Save. The cord of discs.
Oh,
What was that?
Sound like tape.
It's Aether's chair.
Yeah. I thought that was coming from Nim's mic.
Yeah, I was just opening my boba tea.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Alright, the Village of Crest area map is right there.
Yay!
In the Discord discussion. You guys entered in through Old Switch Road, the Slavic Road, Svalik Road.
We're in memes.
yeah, I was about to say, I think you just put it in
Yeah,
the
you
wrong
put it in
place.
memes by accident. It's fine. It works. We still found it.
Fuck you all, we all post things in like 16 different areas. I'm
Think that worked?
That's why I'm saying it's fine.
fine. Fuck it. Zino, you can run the campaign.
No!
He's got something else to run next week.
As I put it on stream.
There you have it. I'd say from the gate, Doru's grave is directly east. So from S2,
Okay.
it's directly east in about 40 feet, and there's a nice, like, large oak tree right there that has an unmarked grave. That's probably what it was. So it's well outside of people desecrating and taking body parts for nefarious means. But yes, you do have like I said, a general store. They should have everything you need, but they might not have everything.
Well, like I was asking, do they have javelins?
I don't know. Did you go in there and ask them if they have javelins? You asked me.
That's what I'm doing. I'm going looking for javelins.
Okay.
So Xeno's going to be going with.
Yeah, I want to see if they have a potion of healing or anything like that.
So first off, Xeno's like, do you just burst into the freaking place? Do you have javelins?
You scare the crap out of the proprietor of the
Proprietor of the
yeah, whatever.
of the general goods store.
He ducks down behind the counter. Ah, what's going? Evasion!
No, he's just eccentric. Don't worry about him.
Javelins? Yeah, I might have a bundle or two. Please wait. He kind of like scurries to the back, kind of clutching his chest because he literally scared the shit out of him.
I just imagine the meme of from the Phineas and Ferb thing. He's like, "Mom, holy fuck!"
What?
You haven't seen that
Wow.
one?
No.
Find it,
Watch
posted
it
it
later because I haven't seen it either, and it sounds glorious.
I'll post it in.
Find it,
I'll-
post it in the memes, and then we'll move on. All right.
Okay.
He comes back and he lays. He only has 2 bundles of javelins, and he lays them on the counter. Yeah. Will these do? They aren't very good ones. The shafts are kind of knobbly. They do have an iron tip to them, but they'll do.
How many are in a bundle?
5.
Yeah, I'll take both of the bundles.
All right. Let me go quickly look at prices.
Javelin goes for 5 silver pieces, so 10 javelins should be 5 gold.
Ah, but we are in Barovia. Things could be different.
Yeah.
Be a slight difference.
Yeah. Usually things are a little bit more expensive because they don't have.
It's harder to get at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know what the player handbook says on the prices.
I know.
Okay, I posted the meme in memes.
I noticed.
That's what I imagine.
All right. So yeah. Would you be willing to go 5 gold and 5 silver?
Sure, I'll do that.
All right. So you just give the exact change. All right. Okay. So now you have a total of 15 javelins.
Damn, that's a lot.
Well, sometimes you need something that flies, or you get something that flies. Is there anything else I can try to find for you?
Yeah. Do you happen to have any potions, or know any shops that do?
Oh, not here. The only person here that would be carrying potions is the abbot. But Valaki would probably have potions. They've got an alchemy shop.
Okay, it was worth a shot. Worth a try. Thank you.
Zeno's just gonna take a look around, see what they have available.
It's like this store is like the equivalent of today's 7-Eleven. All right.
Okay, so not
it's
many
a-
things.
They have a
It's
slushy
like
machine.
It's like a convenience store, but it's more for like villagers picking up day-to-day items,
Yeah,
food. The javelins were like somebody randomly came through and sold them to him, and it's a rarity.
I found some pretty interesting things in a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, they have that weird like as seen on TV section. But...
Yeah. Well, no,
As seen in the Barovian times.
Yep.
Zeno broke it down. So Zeno's gonna sort of just look at the food items and then like
You
try and
do
buy
see
some.
something. You do see something that catches your eye, and it's a burlap sack called turtle meal.
He gets that and buys it immediately.
3 silver.
How many bags are there? Is just one bag?
There are 2.
He buys them both.
6 silver.
Okay, so I gotta get rid of 1 gold, turn it into silver.
So just
you could do that just automatically. Just
remove
click on-
1 gold and then add
Add in silver.
Or
And
you-
then
4
take
silver.
away 6 silver. Yes.
or-
Could have done
or
it that
you-
way. Oh shit.
or you- There's
or
a
just remove 1 gold and add yourself 4 silver.
or you just click the thing and it just take away 6 silver.
Oh, I could have done that too. I forgot about that. Anyway.
Yeah, I believe the thing actually does just straight up calculate it.
Yep. Even gives you the amount of total gold you have in general.
Okay. So he's bought that. He is also going to look around a bit more, see if there's any sort of equipment or things that he could also buy.
Um,
I'm wondering, while we're here, should we get more alchemist fire if they have it?
You could ask.
Yeah. But first, may I say something?
No.
Just so we
Zino, what are we
don't.
doing?
not allowed. You don't have the
I'm
stick.
joking.
I was
Go
asking
ahead.
politely. Thank you. Okay. Well,
And
looking
I said
through
no, politely.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm
looking through.
joking. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. Looking through the Barovian Times things to see a sticker of a chibi Strahd that said Strahd approved. What the fuck? That's my joke. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna activate detect magic just in case, and
Okay.
ignoring my companions' things.
And while they're all doing this, I'm gonna go find the tavern and rent a few rooms.
So I'm just doing a general investigation check, see if there's anything that catches eyes with the detect magic.
You don't detect any magic that would stand out to be useful to you. I mean, you've got some old enchant like preservation magic like on the shelves, stuff like that, to keep things kind of fresh. Other than that, no.
It is a 7-Eleven. God damn. Sorry.
I had to pull it in somehow.
Okay. All right.
Can
Welcome to
Dun
Strahd's
find
Best
a barrel
Stop.
as well?
Enjoy your time.
A barrel, like an empty barrel.
Yes.
He has a couple empty barrels out back.
He buys 2 empty barrels.
He just lets you have them
Oh, he just gives them?
because they're just taking up space.
Whoop! Zino happily takes all the barrels that he's allowed to take then.
Oh god.
How many barrels does he get?
He can get 4 barrels.
He takes all 4 barrels.
Somebody roll me. Actually, seeing as you're the only one that's actively looking, Valkorran, give me a investigation.
19.
You see, in the magazine,
Oh. Okay.
it kind of tucked away from everything. A book that's labeled "The Tale of Sergey Zarevich."
Does it look like it's meant to be on there to be bought? Or is it
It's
just
on the shelf?
all right? I will grab it and see how much it is.
Is it 5 copper for that one? It's just an old children's tale. So
Yeah, might keep my eccentric friend over there entertained. So thanks, I'll take it.
I'm gonna cut scene to unless anybody else had some other dire things they want to buy or accumulate. Anyone?
Do they have any blasting powder?
No.
Damn.
I
You
was
are not.
asking the party if we're wanting to buy more alchemist fire, if we can find any, to make more of those moss grenades.
Might not be a bad idea. Okay.
The shopkeep again. We don't really carry that kind of magical items. Best bet is Valaki. Go talk to the abbot.
right?
Do they sell a crap? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what the name of the thing is. Wood carver's kit, I think it is.
Actually, yes, you would have a wood carving kit or tools for wood carving. That you could basically just buy everything for a wood carving kit for the exact price.
Trying to see how much it would cost. Give me a second. Wood carving. Wood carver's tools. How much? He will get them.
Okay. Let me see what's that.
It says they're about 1 gold.
Yeah,
Just 1 gold.
yeah, 1 gold.
Okay, and
You've just funded this guy like crazy.
All right. Anything else?
one moment.
You think on that. Going to the tavern. You,
Yay!
Roseia,
My turn.
you are talking to the barkeep, and
Hello, I'd like to rent some rooms and possibly some drinks for my allies when they arrive. I'm currently doing some shopping.
yeah, sure. I got
How many
3
rooms
rooms
are available? 3?
Yeah.
I'll take all 3 then.
That'll be you see him actually counting on his fingers. 6 gold for the night for all 3. Drinks are included and food.
Well, I will wait for the drinks until they arrive, but I will.
Okay.
But I will get one for myself right now.
All of a sudden, the
And
doors.
she'll put down the 6 gold onto the counter as somebody enters in the doors after me.
Yep, the doors burst open, and roll me a perception check on who you see come through the door.
Perception.
You think I would have been with her?
All right, both of you can roll me a perception check.
I wouldn't have used new guns.
Perception.
I got a 13.
I also got a 13.
You both see a battle-hardened Vistani walk into the bar, and she kind of ignores everybody else and just sits down, not at the full edge of the bar, but close enough that she's far away from everybody else. The bartender, he kind of perks up and quickly pours her a drink and leaves the bottle right next to her before coming back. It's like, all right, that was 6 gold. You're all set. Is there anything else I can get you? And to see what this woman looked like
Okay.
in Curse of Strahd discussions. Upload. Open. But now. She literally has a rapier on her hip and a war axe strapped to her back. And it does look like one of her legs is made of metal.
I like her.
She does have a really cool design.
Yeah.
Krislana, what are you doing throughout all this?
Just kind of walking around. The
All
shop
right,
while shopping.
Being a druid, got it.
Pretty much.
All right, so I'm gonna head back to the shop. All right.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can get You people, we don't really have much but food, rations.
Unbun just sort of speaks up quickly, like,
You,
"Do you have any caltrops?"
uh, oh, unfortunately we don't have any caltrops. But I said we don't have alchemist fire, but we do have flasks of oil.
Shall buy all the oil.
He balks. Are you sure you want all of them?
Before he does, how much oil do you have?
I got about 3 cases of them, which has about 20 flasks in each case.
Shall buy all of them.
That's way too much oil.
But
How much for a
Unbun
case?
has his reasons.
How much for a case?
hold on a second, I got to do some math here.
So, one flask is worth about 0.1 gold piece.
One
So-
silver piece for a flask of oil, normally.
So it would be 2 gold per. He's going to say 3 gold per case of.
And he
So-
has 3
Oil.
cases.
9 gold.
Yes.
So he has 9 gold. Yeah. So Zeno's gonna buy all of them. So that's 20. So that's 60 in total.
Yes, you have 60 flasks of oil.
He's gonna put those into the barrels.
Oh dear lord. Oh no.
Okay.
I think I just realized what you're planning on doing with that. Holy shit.
Boom.
Boom.
Okay.
Big bada boom.
I was going to say put them in the bag of holding once we're out of sight, but that works too.
What? An oil flask comes in. It's got a clay flask that holds up to 1 pint of oil. As an action, you can splash the oil onto a creature within 5 feet of you, or you can throw it up to 20 feet, shattering on impact. Make a range attack. Turn in the oil as an improvised weapon. On a hit, they're covered in oil. If the target takes any fire damage before the oil dries, after a minute, the target takes an additional 5 damage from the burning oil. You can also pour the flask to cover a 5-foot square area. If lit, oil burns for 2 rounds and deals 5 fire to anybody that enters or ends the turn in the area. And
Zeno
they
is
can only
also... Sorry.
they can
go
only
ahead.
take the damage once per turn.
Zeno's also gonna ask, "Do you have any dead bugs by chance as well?" And he puts on top of his head Philip the Frog.
So,
You sure
Xanyas,
this
would you like a drink?
sustain- Yes, desperately.
This guy, he puts both of his hands in like a kind of a praying thing, but he's covering his mouth and his nose, and he's just staring blankly at you,
Concern.
like, boy, I really don't have bugs available.
Do you have bait? Fishing bait.
Yeah, I keep got like little tubs of worms,
That'll
2
do.
silver each.
How much each?
2 silver each
Per bait or per
tub.
tub?
And I would say they come with like 25 mealworms in each.
I shall take 4 tubs.
Okay. That's 8 silver. Document that shit.
We've stopped arguing with him.
Uh,
Are we sure this is the same Zino?
Pretty damn
He's
sure.
thinking. He thinks now.
I mean, what he does still makes sense. It's just... It's still crazy.
Yes. So, do I just type in bait? Or fishing bait? Oh, wait, there's fishing tackle.
I don't know. No, that's actually a it just
I'll just do a custom item of.
yeah, just
We will just say that the frog is well
you
fed.
keep track of it. All right. You don't have to. I don't know what you have to call it. I don't care what you call it. It's
There's
your frog
like 25
food.
Yep, so there's 25 per tub.
Yeah.
I bought 4, so that's
Oil. So oil,
Nick's just
turtle
getting drunk.
feed, worms. Oh god.
Just getting drunk.
That just happened a lot.
Constitution.
and now Xeno's like, thank you, have a good day. And he just sort of just starts doing the freaking lean on me dance out the door.
I just look over to the barkeep, be like, thanks for your patronage, and sorry. And walk out.
At least I have an interesting story to tell the children tonight. All right.
That's right, children. A metal man came in and looked for pet food.
All right. Is that everything? Then? Please say this.
I'm,
That's
Please
everything.
say
I'm
I
good.
think that's everything.
I
Okay,
found,
good.
yeah,
We're
I found
done
something,
with the shop.
yeah, I found something interesting that might work story wise, so I'm good. Zino got his crazy antics out of the way.
No, he didn't. They're just getting started.
Exactly.
Yeah,
All
guys.
right, going back to the tavern inn with Xanyas and Roseia.
Nix.
I'm sorry, that is going to get some time to get used to. I apologize.
Could just change it in Tailspire. Might help.
We could. So we go like this, we find Xanyas, go left click,
Okay.
rename NIX.
Nix.
Rename. Alright, you are renamed in there. Also, you've already done it on your character sheet.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so you two are waiting for your companions.
Yep.
And I purchased a couple of drinks for apparently Nyx and I.
Okay.
And I start drinking. Not having drank much, it hits me hard and fast, and I have to force it down the throat. But I'm like, I need this.
So after a drink and a half, you are staring blankly into your cup as you're kind of cradling it.
I got an 11 for a con save, so
I'm
I'm able to stomach.
Your wine, what you guys are drinking is wine, the purple grape mash number 6.
Yep.
And it's a little bit harder than you had it in the past. It's basically been fermenting a little bit longer. You both are not completely drunk, but you are definitely feeling the effects.
Well,
I'm
be
feeling the
fair.
intoxication.
to be fair, alcohol hits harder during traumatic events.
Roseia swears she sees Nick's face change. It's slightly. Like, was his nose always that big? I don't remember his ears being-
Oh.
To be honest, she's probably not even really paying attention. She is. She does eye the newcomer a little bit, going.
Wait. So does Nyx's face just kind of unintentionally morph while he's drunk?
Drunk, yes.
Nice.
Not to a degree that it's like horrifying, but just kind of comical.
Picasso, when did you get here?
Eh?
And I think by this time,
Xanyas, give me, strangely enough, a perception check with advantage.
I will.
I said Xanyas. Or Nyx.
Okay.
I got a 16.
oh damn that net one on the other side.
You can actually, if you still have your previous knowledge, and through you got a wobbling, you're sitting in your chair, you do notice that this lady that walked in does have signs that she also fights. She has fought werewolves. She has,
I can see the bright silver on the weapons.
yes.
The
But she also has scars that, to any other untrained eye, would be just like fighting regular creatures, but you can kind of tell that these are werewolf scars.
I kind of drunkenly stand up, kind of wobble over, pull out the pelvis. Hey, you look like you might know a thing or two. You ever seen one of these before? I pulled it off of some highwaymen. I don't know who it belongs to, but... And
I will also stand up and follow him, but
the
let him get his.
the chain whip.
Yeah,
The chain whip. That's...
She rolls her eyes in slight exasperation, takes the whip by the handle, and cracks it. It wraps around the tankard behind the bar, and she whips it, pulls it towards her, and catches it in midair, and then hands it back to you. Yes, it's a whip made of metal.
Looks like you know how to use it.
I know how to use many weapons.
You seem well trained.
Yeah, my good-for-nothing master trained me well.
I was going to ask you sorry and see what your profession was, but I believe I've already seen that answered. Do you consider yourself more of a sellsword, or?
I'm sorry, who wants to go first?
I'll let her go first. I'm just gonna...
Do you consider yourself more of a sellsword or a hunter?
If there's evil, I take care of it.
You got a problem with your master?
Yes. Good old Rudolph abandoned me.
Mine
Can
died
I-
in front of my eyes.
Can
Maybe you got off lucky.
I make a history check in case we met an NPC named Rudolph?
Yeah.
I think we did.
Yeah, we did.
We
But
definitely
they're also
did.
they're also
But
drunk.
I rolled a 6. No. I can roll it again with disadvantage, but I'm pretty sure the 6 technically, yeah, the 6 stands. No.
Oh, the other one was 22.
Dang it.
Can the
Six.
others over here hear this conversation going on?
We're not there yet.
You're
No,
shopping.
We're not there yet.
This is all while you guys are shopping and terrorizing the shopkeep.
I mean,
Okay,
Nix could
so
also check. but they're drunk.
the thought goes through Roseia's head, like, oh hey, I know Rudolph. Nah, it can't be him. He,
Sorry. Go ahead, give me a knowledge check, Peter or Nix, at a disadvantage as well, just in case.
History? No, either way, it's
It-
+0.
Yeah, history.
First one's gonna be high. Second one's gonna be really low.
disadvantage. So
I got
it'd
an
be-
8.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
oh,
disadvantage.
Yeah, so 8.
Yeah, no, you
I rolled advantage, but
yeah,
the lowest
same
one was an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say just like Roseia. Rudolph. Hey, I know. Wait, it can't be the same.
That was from a story. Was that about a deer? About a light spell on a nose?
That worked perfectly.
You got taught by a reindeer? What?
I'm sorry for my friend.
Nope.
He's gotten himself a little bit more intoxicated than I
Ever
thought he would.
seems like it looks like it's his first time drinking.
I don't drink off.
Anyway, what do you call
Okay.
yourself?
I am Roseia Gwenore, a Knight of the Balanced Blade, and Paladin of Tyr. This here is my friend, Nix. He also had an alias
Hey.
under the name Xanyas.
I used to fight werewolves. I'm not very good at it. It's just lists off into depression.
She reaches over and flicks you in the middle of your forehead.
Yeah.
Furious flick.
His face stops being sloppy. What the hell?
You don't retire fighting werewolves. You either do or you don't. So do you or don't you?
I crack the whip. You're gonna decide. You're gonna get to decide whether I do something good or do something bad. And I still do.
Alright, roll me a percent, please.
I'm just watching just in case. I'm gonna be the safe drunk.
86.
Bam! I'm gonna prevent him from doing anything terribly stupid if I can, but like if he's gonna start doing like a fight or something, I'm gonna jump on him. But
the mace head of the whip sails through the air and perfectly hits the cork off of one of the bottles of wine sitting behind the bar without damaging the bottle.
Damn.
Nice.
Even I'm surprised. Like, hey, you see that shit?
And this lady just looks. See? You can get drunk, but don't ever doubt your ability. Esmeralda de Veneer,
Pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
former protege of Rudolph Van Richten, vampire hunter.
And that's when it clicks. Rudolph van
Yeah.
Richten. I believe we met a man of that name but a week ago.
Yes, I know he's in these lands, and I've been searching for him, but he's kind of difficult to track down.
Last I saw he was in Vallaki. But he said he was headed off to go deal with some werewolves, I believe. I'm sorry, my mind is a little fuzzy at the moment.
Voice of God says, no, he was looking into the Vistani.
Well,
And
No,
My mind-
you
looking
guys
at the
to look into the werewolves.
my mind is a little fuzzy.
With this, I would say Zino just barges into the bar now, still doing the dance.
You catch her off guard, and
It would appear...
hold on a second. Her hand lunges out, and what is your AC, Zino?
16.
Okay.
It would appear our companions
Hold
have
on a second
arrived.
now.
Hold on. Let Scruffy do what he's gonna do.
This is a purely reactionary thing from her because somebody just burst through the frickin' door.
I mean, she did too.
But this is a mechanical being doing it with a frog on his head.
I understand that, but you caught her by surprise.
That's what I mean. Just
She rolled a 15. A silver dart literally passes right by your ear, or but like right close to your head, and embeds at least 3 inches into the wall behind.
It passes through where your ear would be if you had one.
Yeah, so he just sort of freezes in place all of a sudden after that. He's like,
If,
maybe I've been a bit too zealous here. And he just slowly starts walking backwards.
if anything, I would have probably activated my shield
Yeah.
as a reaction.
It's a surprise, more of a surprise round.
It was like a complete surprise round, so
He just
No.
checks on Philip real quick. He checks
Yeah.
on Philip to make sure Philip wasn't hurt in the crossfire.
no, Philip is fine.
Valkorran just walks by him and just taps him on the shoulder and be like, yeah, you're still getting used to it. Okay. I walk in. It's like, just like pull out a stick with a white cloth, be like, yay, don't do that. We're friendly.
Well, don't kick open doors, especially in this day and age.
Yeah, well, we just went through a few traumatic events very, very recently. So, some of us are still getting used to it.
You know, some of us are born on edge.
True, but still.
Understanding the environment around this plane of existence, I'd imagine so.
It's better to be quick than dead.
Wonder how she'll react to Anpu walking in.
Probably. Oh
Unfazed.
God. No, because dog. Dog
Oh.
person.
Yeah, because she's technically I mean, the last werewolf hunter had me touch a piece of silver out of suspicion.
Yes, but a transformed werewolf wouldn't really be traveling with people that were not werewolves, and she understands this. She has very proficient training in fighting dark creatures. She can understand the difference. She doesn't know what you are, but she knows that you're not a werewolf.
Zino is going to
my
remove
master
the.
died when I was level 1.
Zino is going to remove the dagger from the wall, and then just
Give me a
slowly
strength. Give me
Oh.
a strength check.
Oh no! Here we go. Here we go.
4. 4. Of course.
Oh, how badly do I hurt myself?
This is
So-
this is one of those where you got both hands on the thing, and then you put your legs up on the wall, and then you like pull, and then you
Yes.
fall face
You're-
plant into the ground. But the dagger's still in the wall.
Yes, this dagger is supporting your weight as you are pulling against it, feet against the banister, or feet against the wall, both hands on it, using all of your strength to try to get this thing out, and it's not budging.
You just hear the wood going. "Dut, dut, 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 dut."
It's like I just walk over. You're like, you do know you're supposed to like wiggle it up and down, right? And I'm gonna do a strength check too.
He's just like. He's like, I have the power.
It's like I just go like.
So Zino, that is still pulling on it.
I look
with
back
his
at it and be like, yeah. I just look at it again. It's like, oh, that's why. This isn't a dagger. It's a dart. It's straight in there. Yeah. Be like, yeah, whatever.
And Zino still has his feet planted on the freaking wood, still yanking at the dart.
I just push.
Well, you realize from your positioning that Philip has fallen off your head, but he's on the ground and he's looking up at you like, what are you doing?
I just kind of push Zeno off and just take like a stuffed mounted head or like a painting or something and just use the dart as a nail to keep it as a hanging post. Like, there we go.
Roseia is just face palming at this.
These are your companions.
Yes, they are my companions. They were with me when I arrived into this plane unwillingly.
Let me guess, Strahd's toys?
Yes, that would be a cute assumption.
The word of
How many
Strahd.
times has he done that?
Just
At the word of.
I imagine that we're not the first, and we're probably not going to be the last if our plight is to be the same of those before us.
But yeah,
This
at
is
the word of
dangerous.
Strahd toy, Zeno just pulls out the marionette doll of Strahd. While picking up Philip.
He says that he's playing a game, and frankly,
He
I would-
is. It is a game to him. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It's fun for him, and that's all that he cares about.
I know not much of the whims of nobility when they are corrupted and immortal. So, I suppose in some gross way, he finds the subjugation of people enticing.
You're not wrong.
However,
the
we are probably falling right into his plans and attempting to put an end to his reign of terror. At least
Yeah.
attempting to.
Yeah.
We've unfortunately failed in one of our tasks recently. And then she'll just kind of take a long sip of wine.
Yeah, we got attacked by some werewolves. One of our companions got bit, but he passed away shortly after.
I'm
We're-
guessing there's more to that than just
He-
being bitten by a werewolf.
Fred was a vampire. Vampire werewolf don't mix.
No,
He-
they do not.
He was infected with vampirism, but it was early enough that we could probably find a cure. On our way to find someone who can cure him, we got attacked by werewolves, and he got bit trying to save our other companions. So yeah,
Speaking of which, where are Arabelle and Timmy?
They followed you guys into the tavern.
Okay.
Well,
Irmel's probably laughing her head off at drunk, non-transformed changeling boy.
strangely, no, she's not.
Kids can't drink the alcohol to make them all laughy and giggly to repress
No, I'm just
bad
saying
memories.
she was.
Laughing at Nyx for being drunk, but no, she's not. She actually
know.
understands fully why you're drinking. And
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that because she's well aware of it. Normally she probably would, but traumatic events. And they can't take alcohol to do that. Do the same thing that Nyx is. So
Zeno's just gonna sort of walk over to the kids, sit with them, and feed both Turts and Philip now.
I would have also bought meals for the two kids.
they were included in the price of the
Oh,
rooms.
yeah, you got
Okay.
bed and breakfast. You're good.
I wasn't sure.
Now you are. All right.
Yeah, and wow, just look at the lady and be like, so sorry, haven't been introduced. Valkorran.
Esmeralda.
Nice name. So what brings you here?
Searching for my no good master. He's useless on his own, but doesn't seem to want to admit it.
And who is that?
Rudolph Van Richten.
Eyes kind of widen a bit. Like, yeah.
Apparently, we've met a acquaintance of our former vampire hunter.
Yeah. He seemed to be able to hold his own pretty well, but
They've
But-
our asses.
maybe he's changed. Changed while away. I don't know. Gave his monkey to a toy maker though.
Piccolo.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, we ran into a few vampires. And
Well, no. Yes, he is able to hold his own, but he has become reckless since the tragedy of his son.
Oh, as I start, like, raising my hand, waving it. I know, you might not have been able to find him because he was looking like somebody else for a little while. And I changed my face to look like Van Richt disguise. It looked like this. It's not as perfectly accurate.
It's like a drunken memory rendition of what he kind of looks like. Which,
Rictavio.
yeah.
Octavio, that was...
Yeah.
That's how he met us first.
Zeno just sort of uses the hat of disguise to actually turn into Rictavio.
Yeah, like that.
That
Do I not look like that?
utter
That
You're a
bitch.
little off.
bastard.
I'm guessing you came across his face before.
Yes, and now I know exactly where he is.
I
Glad to
cannot
be of help.
guarantee. I cannot guarantee that he is still within the walls of Valaki. But
no.
that is where
No,
we
no.
last
Heh.
saw him.
No longer in the walls of Valaki. He's at the abandoned wizard's tower. But no, he can hold his own in a fight. But
Yeah,
moreover, he has become extremely reckless since the death of his son.
Makes sense.
he did have a interesting trick with wooden stakes. I suppose I should actually create some of my own. Or wait, did I have any?
You
I
did
don't know.
make
I-
3.
Zeno pulls out his
I-
new wood carving kit, like, I can make them!
I did not add any to my inventory,
You-
so
I remember you making 3.
okay. I will add 3 to my inventory.
All right. May I do an insight check on the lady? See if her intentions are, I'm going to kill this man, or I'm just going to kick his ass and knock some sense into him.
Sure.
5.
13. Shush you.
The age-old adage comes to your mind of, hell hath no fury, like a woman's scorn.
Oh.
He dead.
Well, he's not going to be dead, but he will be dead. Okay. Let's see.
She stands up, and you hear the clunk of her prosthetic leg when it hits the ground.
Just look down like, what the?
Lovely, isn't it?
I look back over to Zino, be like, does the craftsmanship look pretty similar?
No, it does not. This is.
I think everyone is comparing the leg to Zeno right now.
No, comparative to Zeno, this leg is carved and ornate. And if you can roll me an Arcana check, I
Can
can tell you
do.
more.
Switch my dice back, which worked a bit better. 17.
You do see runes and stuff like that etched into it.
15.
It
Sorry.
is obviously magically charged. And to the extent you really don't know. You'd actually have to ask.
Xeno just sort of quickly pipes up. Well, actually, wait. Xeno needs to do the Arcana check too. Then
Yep, because
Well-
you're feeding a turtle and a. You
And-
don't see the runes. The runes.
that is a 12, not a fucking 10. Whatever.
Okay. Anyway.
No, I meant like the roll was a 12, not 10. Anyway,
Anyway. Valkorn's just gonna look at the leg and be like, I can understand after a pretty gruesome story, but what's with the runes?
I would imagine it's probably
They
what
help me.
covers the leg.
They help me keep an edge in battle.
it was just like boom boom runes.
And look back at Zeno, then look back, be like, I'm guessing this is having to do with our common acquaintance.
If you're talking about anybody you've met in this land, then no.
No, the Van Richten. That's what I was.
No. This happened after he abandoned me.
Asshole.
Was it a cause of him abandoning you?
Happened
Yes
after.
and no.
Or did you just get just as reckless?
No. Reckless in the way of I wasn't mindful of my surroundings at the time, but he didn't tell me he was leaving me, and I went to bed when it was his watch. Woke up to a werewolf chewing off my leg.
Just in
And
Val.
no, I don't have language. I got lucky.
Just-
you got rid of the whole leg. I guess. Stop.
Valkorn in his head, where the spirit can also hear him, be like, oh, he's dead.
She kind of chuckles.
Wait, you can read my mind?
I am a Vistani, and I do come from magical lineage.
Looks back to Arabelle. Yeah, we're familiar. Just wasn't sure on the mind reading part.
You just see Nyx staring intently at Valkorran, like he's trying to read his mind too. I don't think it's working.
Krislana, what are you doing
Wait.
throughout all this?
Wait. Can I do something real fast?
Listening, watching.
I'm looking at the character sheets, and you're still level 5. You need to be level 6, by the way.
When did that happen? I didn't get that memo.
3 sessions ago.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did not
Yeah.
get that memo.
Okay, but Falcorn's gonna notice.
Fix that.
Falcorn's gonna notice Nyx trying to do that, and he's gonna use his mind link. You're like, Nyx, I'm hunting
it's
you.
working. Ah!
And then I just kind of look at him, just give him a wink.
Better not try that again. Oh.
No promises in his head.
Ugh. Goes
That-
back to looking down at his cup of wine.
And now you're the only one who knows that I can do that.
No, because he's drunk and he thinks he was just reading his mind through his own powers.
Yep.
You want to give Valkorran gold?
Oh, fuck, I don't.
Fuck you.
Fuck you! As I'm
Are
saying
you-
it out loud. You're just hearing Nyx talk to himself. No, I don't. Fuck you!
Fuck you.
No, I'm not giving.
Well,
fuck you.
Esmeralda,
Fuck
I
you.
hope you enjoy your entertainment. As she just kind of like has the face palm and just like waving her hand at the two of them, going
No,
with
no
a
one's.
sigh.
Falcorn's not saying anything.
And
He's
to
not saying-
you, I wish you the best of luck with your current companions.
Hey, you want to help us kill some werewolves?
You're talking about the werewolf, then.
Yup.
I believe that is our next.
They're the ones who attacked us. Yeah.
I believe that is our next stop in our journey across this land.
Zino
that-
just quickly sort of pipes up, like, but they can talk, which is weird.
That was weird.
Well, I've got nothing else to do for the next couple days.
As if,
Oh, you're welcome to come aboard. But
as
something
if
is weird about
lycanthropy
them.
causes them not to be able to talk.
Yeah, something is off about them. If they could be used against,
This is Strahd's influence.
yeah, if they're against Strahd, good allies. If
They aren't
No.
against him.
not, well, it was worth a shot. Okay.
As far as I'm
also
concerned, all
love
the creatures
children.
of the night on this
Yeah, they.
No, the
land.
basic rule of thought right now is that these werewolves are taking the children, turning them, and building the army.
Fast.
Because children can't fight back.
So we find in, we throw oil on them, we burn them.
I think it'll
That
be a little bit
might
more than
not work out as much as you think.
It can be used as a good distraction. But
Silver. Magic.
can you put silver in, like melted silver, into a flask of oil?
That's gonna
It would
help.
just harden.
Mm,
It's not the. It's mercury doesn't work. I tried it.
And Zino just sort of- Zeno just sort of sets out the 4 barrels, 3 of them with.
I'm assuming they're in the cart.
Wait.
Yeah,
the-
Lareth-
Oh wait, no,
what?
he just like, well, I do have 4 barrels, 3 of which have 20 vials of oil in each of them.
That
Thing is, we could do a mix of the flasks and put some silver into the barrels and create a kind of fragmentation.
Yes, but if you haven't noticed, silver's pretty rare around here.
True. But-
Why did we fuck? Didn't we?
Well, we got
Okay,
Just
so
sort
we-
of pulls out his bag of iron spikes.
silver short sword, silver dagger.
Yes, but you really want to smelt down good old weaponry just to create a bomb that you don't know is going to work?
What about a sock filled with silver coins?
Just looks at him, like, speaking his head, like, really?
Make
I
it
believe
work.
that would have to be blessed silver in order to work.
No, not necessarily.
No, it doesn't need to be blessed, but
As far as I'm concerned,
I
anything
can blush
consumable
shit,
is
I
probably
don't know.
not worth it.
It's
Granted-
something to keep
granted-
on the table.
Granted, fire might be able to be helpful in just being able to cause them distraction or various detriment to their health, but I believe from what I've learned from Nyx,
Nyx has passed out.
Speaks in his head. Wake up.
Good.
From what I've learned from Nyx, that silver tends to be the best use of
Our magic.
armament against the werewolves. Not to say a good hit with some divine magics can also be helpful, as Roseia kind of like
Someone's
sounds just
breathing
like
on their microphone.
Yeah,
a spark.
Andrew, can you stop breathing into your microphone? Thank you.
As Roseia kind of like sparkles a little bit of hand radiance.
well, we certainly do have manpower to take the werewolf den.
We have some numbers and we have some strength.
Yeah,
Being
just gotta be-
as silly and untrained in the arts of military as my companions are, they do provide themselves useful in a fight. I will grant that much.
It's like, I just look at
You
her
don't,
like,
you don't have to be military to be disciplined.
just
But-
observant. Observant enough.
So when do you want to go?
Well, we just got back from our recent attack, so
I think it would probably be best to wait a night. We are all fairly exhausted.
yeah.
He was just sort of like, they need to wait till tomorrow.
Daylight attack.
Well, I will meet you just after daybreak at the front gate.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
She puts 2 gold on the
What-
counter, reaches behind there, grabs 2 bottles of wine, and starts making her way to the front door. And as she walks by, she just, with 2 fingers, grabs the dart that she launched into the way and pulls it out.
I just see the picture fall down that I put there. Oh,
Zino just is like, cheater! But goes immediately back to feeding his turtle, which is covered in a ball-bearing armor, and his frog.
So who has the book right now?
the one from the store, that would be me.
No, the
journal.
the
Right.
journal.
Diary.
Hmm?
I've also got the diary.
Okay. Valkorran, may I steal the journal? I'm going to
yeah,
read
sure.
that tonight.
I handed it off to her. I also picked up this from the market. It said it was a kid's tale, but it mentioned Sergey Zarevich.
Isn't that the brother?
Yep.
Yeah, that's Strahd's brother.
Now I have a feeling it's going to be a bit more biased information, but we might be able to pick something up off of it.
You can
That's
compare
probably just
the
a
two.
fabricated tale of...
Yeah. Yeah, but
The
it didn't cost
fabricated
it.
tale of the nobility.
More than likely, but it didn't cost me much to get, so I'm going to take a look through it.
There was a tale from my homeland where a warlock sought the destruction of a noble family brought his own demise, but only the daughter survived. And, well...
Was this person happened to be named Rasputin?
No. I don't think so, anyways. It's been a while. It's been a very long time since I've heard that story.
But when you mentioned Warlock, Valkorran kind of tenses up a little bit. Like, yeah. Okay.
Though you might have been a necromancer. The booze is getting to my head.
I'd say that, yeah. I think there's something more going on in Nyx's head right now. Like, I'm in your head. Just messing with Nyx at this point.
Puts his head down, tries to... puts his hands on his head. No.
Just say in his head, like, hey, look over here. Have him look towards me. And just kind of wave. Like, I can talk into your head now. You know that, right?
So I'm gonna... What? Fusion abound.
I probably should come clear with this one. I can talk to people's head. Talk in people's heads.
There are 3 rooms. I'm going to go take the first one. I relay whatever room numbers or whatever locations of the other 2. I'm going to head up to my room and I'm going to begin researching.
You know how it feels for me when weird things happen and nobody makes about them.
What?
Yep.
Roseia heads upstairs.
Hey, nobody reacted to your reveal, just like nobody reacted to my reveal, and...
To be fair, we were going through a traumatic event. This seems pretty paltry compared to what yours was.
Yes, but also, please accept that nobody reacts to what nobody reacts to.
As Roseia heads upstairs, she also slaps some coin on the table and takes another wine bottle.
Were you just saying it out loud, or were you saying it in other people's head that you could talk to them in their head?
I only talk to one person at a time, in their head. But I say it out loud. It's like, yeah, I can talk to people's head, talk to people's heads. In fact, the first one I tried it on did not go so well. Look over to Zino. Might work this time. I try it again. On Zino.
Zeno's muted, so...
Oh yeah, I forgot he walked out. Yeah.
It's just the can on loop.
Okay. I need to learn how to stop doing that one. Oh god.
And now it's just stuck in your head.
I look over to Roseia.
Roseia's heading upstairs with a wine bottle and a book in her hands.
Yeah, but I could do it within people I can see within 60 feet. I do it to you, and I get the music playing in your head.
Oh god, the boost is really getting to me. I'm hearing a bod.
And I just say in your head, look over here. And Valkorran just
she steps out of sight.
Damn. Let's see. Does it work when you're...
Has to be within sight.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see it. Yeah, I think it's just within sight. Okay. No, wait. You can give that creature the ability to speak telepathically with you for the next hour. Doesn't say they have to be out of sight once it's activated. So...
Wait, is the...
The ability says you can speak telepathically to any creature you can see within 60 feet of you. You don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language. As an action, when you are speaking to a creature, you can give that creature the ability to speak telepathically with you for the next hour, or until you end this effect as an action.
Okay. So I am able to speak
So
back.
it's one of those vague wording ones. So,
Alright, we're taking too much time on this. All right.
Yeah, we are. Okay. Yeah.
And wave, everybody goes to sleep.
Roseia reads the journal, and I read the other book.
From this children's book, it is a very. You can obviously tell that it is a very dramatized story of this man's life, of him falling in love with the same woman that his brother fell in love with. Which give me a second on the name of that. Tatiana. But reading between the lines, you can tell that Tatiana never loved Strahd. She only fell in love with Sergey. And due to his heartbrokenness and just utter jealousy, killed his own right in this town. At a place that is just directly north of the tavern. And it's the only place, and that's why it's the only place with unfrozen water surrounding a pergola, or what would you call that?
Gazebo?
Gazebo.
A gazebo? Oh no.
What's wrong with a gazebo?
Is it a dread gazebo?
No.
No.
Just regular gazebo. As far as we can tell. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna make note of that one.
And it's just basically the legend states that Sergey's soul is still there waiting for his love to come back.
Just has an idea that involves Arena, but she's probably not gonna like that.
And I return.
Hello.
Welcome
Hello.
back.
Also, choose your song of choice that would be running through your head.
Song
See-
of choice.
I
Yeah.
tried the mind link thing on you again.
I said can, but
No, what you hear is the pin pineapple apple pin.
God damn it!
there you go.
And now Zino is dead to me for the next minute.
No.
So
Being whacked.
you all take a long rest, and if we want to, we can take a. I was kind of trying to
Roseia
stop
does
you.
not take a long rest.
Oh no.
She's taking an all-nighter.
I was gonna try to stop you before you left, Zio, because I was gonna say we can take our quick break here, and
Sorry, I couldn't hold it.
fair enough.
That could just be a good stopping point, and we can pick up next time.
You sure?
Stopping already?
Yeah.
And I
I
did
don't
buy
know.
like a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah.
We
I
haven't
will say
really
this.
gotten to do anything today.
You went shopping. That's what it is.
Yes, but still, we haven't done much beyond that.
Okay.
I don't mind continuing.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
Yeah,
don't either.
I would love to continue.
I will, however, take a short rest.
Yeah, we probably do need a short little break for a second.
But long rest in game, yes.
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 So
No. No long rest in game.
Zino just needs a short rest to be considered a long rest.
Yeah, because you don't need to sleep.
I just need 4
Exactly.
hours.
You will need to take a long rest to regain your hit dice, though.
You do what?
To regain your hit dice.
Already did.
Okay,
Manage.
so we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah, I
pause
do need that.
there. Thank you all for watching on Nemesis' stream,
Yay! Okay.
and we'll see you all next time, which should be in the next 10 minutes. All right.
Bit
Okay.
longer for me because I gotta walk the dogs because my dad's not home.
Okay.
Okay. We will be back in a little bit.
I'm just gonna put my stream on. Be right back.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same thing because I can crap things. Yay.
And I'm
But, yeah.
putting everything on mute as well.
So, until we see you next time in the Shadows of Barovia, bye!